I just shaved my legs today and I'm feeling great. And it's the middle of winter and I'm out of a boyfriend, so I feel like that's an accomplishment. Well, to be honest, the power was out since yesterday and my resemblance to a caveman was starting to get dangerous. Now that I've got that out of my system, hi guys! If you don't know me, I'm Francisca. I'm a YouTuber of 4 videos. I'm just kidding, 5 videos. And if you haven't noticed, I haven't posted in a while. And I'm here to explain that to you, amongst other things. So, well, first of all, I had a lot of cool pre-filmed videos on my phone, and my phone got stolen. So that was shitty. But the main thing was, and that's probably why you clicked on this video, is that I used to be vegan and I used to make videos about that. Shocker. I had a lot of knowledge about that, and also I live in Lisbon in Portugal and there are not many videos about being a vegan in Portugal, and so I thought, hey, I would make a YouTube channel based on this. But I changed and I wanted to explain this to you. Before I was vegan or plant-based, I used to be a vegetarian and I have been for 3 or 4 years. Anyway, during last year, when I stopped doing videos, I was at a point in my life where it just made more sense for me to return to vegetarianism. I know, with a huge amount of followers and subscribers that I have, you must be all shook to the core. However, me switching back to vegetarianism, even though it felt more right for me in my life right now, I felt like I was betraying my very large number of subscribers and I didn't know in what direction to take my YouTube channel anymore. Okay, but I decided to make this video also explaining my reasons and what you can expect and not expect from my channel and from me from now on. So let's talk about that. Well, first, I've always been a huge sweet tooth. In a sense, it helped me not eat so much junk, but I still enjoyed cake. And the thing is, I don't live alone and I live with my grandma, who, being a grandma, makes cakes. She would be like, oh, you're not gonna eat the cake that I made, and I felt bad, and so, it was just a difficult situation. But of course that alone is not enough. But that brings me to my second point, which is I have always struggled with losing weight and my weight. I could never reach a balanced diet, a sustainable diet, and what used to happen was I would either be eating really clean and feeling good on a vegan diet, but then something like the holidays or would come along and I would eat something that was not vegan, and then I would be like in a downward spiral. I would be like, well, since I ate something that was not vegan and now I am not vegan, I might as well just eat everything, mind you, not meat or fish, but cakes and sweets. So I might as well just eat everything that I couldn't for the past month because I was vegan, and now that I'm not, might as well just binge on these kind of unhealthy foods that I've wanted but couldn't have. And then I would feel so bad that I would go back to being super healthy and being vegan and feeling great, but the cycle would just repeat, I was also in a point in my life where I had rehearsals really late at night and I would come home really late and hungry because I couldn't have dinner during rehearsal. And I also didn't want to eat heavy foods because I was going to bed. I started eating eggs again. I've always liked eggs and they're very easy to make, so I found a way to be okay with eating eggs, which meant that I would buy free-range eggs from chickens that lived, outside, and so I started eating eggs. And then I started having the occasional cake or chocolate, and I found that if I just said that I was a vegetarian and I would eat these things occasionally, it was a lot easier to find a balance in my diet. Another reason is that in Portugal, in restaurants, it's still very difficult to eat vegan foods, and so if I can just eat mostly vegan while I'm at home, which is the way I feel best, but if I go out and I want to have a sandwich with cheese or an omelette, I'm okay with that. Why am I talking in such a confusing way? Okay, in simpler words, what I'm trying to explain is that I felt a lot of pressure in labeling myself as a vegan because that meant that I had to be 100% perfect and I could never eat anything that wasn't vegan, and I found that even though eating mostly plant-based makes me happy and makes me feel good, I much rather let myself have that chocolate or that ice cream. And it's not that I can have vegan ice cream, because I can. If I want to, I can. I can make it myself, and now maybe I can also buy it. But let's face it, convenience is a big part of it. When I'm at the beach and I want ice cream, I'm not gonna go home and bake my vegan ice cream and bring it to the beach. No. So I would much rather not label myself as vegan and allow me to have those kinds of treats. Okay? So yeah, sorry about this long explanation, but long story short, I'm not a vegan anymore. I am a vegetarian. I stopped making YouTube videos because I didn't know in which direction to take my YouTube channel, which I still don't know. So if you have any suggestions, comment down below. Meanwhile, you can expect a lot of different types of videos in this YouTube channel. But anyway, I also like to do content that you enjoy, so if you want to see anything in specific, be my guest right down below, and I'll definitely think about it. Also, another update. As you can tell, I am speaking English and not Portuguese, which is my native language. And I'll continue to do videos in English because I tried doing both languages and realized that my best bet on YouTube is English. Reaches a bigger audience, and English is such a big part of my life. I find myself thinking in English and saying expressions in English, so, might as well. So bear with me if my English isn't perfect. I hope it'll get better. Okay, so I'm happy and excited to be back, and I'm a vegetarian now. Don't forget that. Bye. See you in the next one. The second thing was... Wait a second. I need water. Oh, my plant needs water.